Bye. Video नको ना बस.
Start video. Aisha. Good.
इथे ना सर.
Right. A very good morning to all of you. Good morning. All right. So I think the message is very clear why we are here for. Now, in today's presentation, I will take you through the different paper patterns. Okay, we'll try to understand what is a difference between going with a mass recruiter and going with a dream company or a product-based company. What are the current requirements and exactly is the module of preparation. All right. So, dear students, my name is Vikrant, and I started with this organization in the year 2009. And I just completed my BTech in 2004 from NIT. And after that, my MBA from JIMS Goa, 2006 to 2008. And then since 2008, we have been into this training the students for different replacement preparatory courses. And till now, we have trained almost around 40,000 students working with the major NITs in India. As far as the results are concerned, we have placed almost more than 10,000 students in various organizations, with highlighting the major NITs, including NIT Surathkal, NIT Raipur, and working with the institutes like Walchand Sangli, SGGS Nanded, where we have a record of a single day placing more than 200 students as far as the mass recruiters is concerned, which is the highest for any single engineering college in a day in Maharashtra. Now, what is the core objective, why we are here for? So this is what exactly we do. I have just briefed you. So I'll just try to first understand what exactly is a major prerequisite. See, till now, a lot of been discussed about that companies do have a placement process. Am I right? But 10 years back, if you look at it, every company used to have a very standard process. There is an aptitude, there is a GD, and there is a PI. Am I right? So if I ask you what is there in aptitude, so we used to, mug up the topics which are there in RS Agrawal or Arun Sharma. And we used to tell them that these are the 20 topics which are very important from the placement perspective. But if you look at the paper pattern of the last couple of years, you will agree with the fact that every company is coming up with something new. All right. So that new is a challenge. And then there is a difference between quantity of placement and quality of placement. Am I right? So these are two new questions which have come up. So earlier my problem was whether I'll be getting placed or not. So now my problem is, if I get placed, what will be my package? And if my package is X, do I have a chances of making it 2X, 3X, 4X, or 5X being in the college? Am I right? So let's try to first understand. So in general, if I ask you what is aptitude, why there is an aptitude wrong? Anybody? You are studying 4 years of technical, am I right? So maybe from different backgrounds, PNTC, computer, IT, studying different domains. But then suddenly a company comes to you and they ask you the questions on time and work, time, speed and distance and number system. So why is it the case? You go for CAT, you have the same issue. You go for GRE, you have the same problem. So what you think is the major thought which is going in the back end when the companies are doing with this preparation is?
To know the basic logic.
To know the basic logic. But do you agree with the statement that in my entire education till now, there is no subject as logical reasoning? But still, every company JD have a very typical word. We want a candidate with excellent analytical skills. But in our entire schooling or college or graduation, we don't have a subject called as a logical reasoning or analytical reasoning. Agree? So what happens is, when in the month of June, July, I started thinking about the part of placements, I come across opportunities or I come across these words like, changing recruitment trends. Currently, the mapping is done with the process of analysis and so on. So I come across these new jazzy words with me, and then they give me a very interesting feeling that I need to work on my analytical reasoning very well. But somewhere in the back of the mind, I try to convince myself that I'm very good in maths because I was a CBSE student till 10th standard. My grades are very good and I was excellent, so I will do well. Am I right? And then what happens is your journey starts with a mass recruiter. And therefore, what I'm trying to tell you is, first of all, nobody is interested in maths. Remember one. So maths means In my 4 years of engineering, in your 4 subjects, mechanical, ENTC, electrical, computer, IT, you will agree calculators are allowed. Engineering के पहले नहीं है, engineering के बाद में नहीं, तो 4 साल में ऐसा क्यों? So because we were more driven by the calculation techniques, it was more attracting. I am very good in calculations and so on. But slowly I realized that none of the companies are asking or they are not interested in the calculations. So therefore I said that aptitude literally means what we are talking about, a natural talent. So natural talent means what? When I go for a recruitment test, I don't have a passing percentage. I don't have a criteria 60%, 70%. And I hope all of you know there is no criteria as a passing or failing also. Am I right? They use a very interesting word try to complicate it. आपल्याला पुढे कुठल्याही परीक्षेला जायचं असेल, GRE करायची असेल, GMAT असेल, CAT असेल, GATE असेल, simple logic engineering मध्ये placement is the outcome. Am I right? So you take that first. Better than any other competitive exams, but the first prerequisite is job. First simple logic, July to pre-Diwali. It means September or October. So which are considered to be the so-called mass recruiters, where no college criteria, no individual criteria is required. And out of that, two companies, that is Accenture and today if you try to see the concept of Capgemini also, they are basically moving towards no criteria. And TCS has already mentioned last month also that this year for 23 pass outs, they'll be hiring 1,27,000 against 22 pass outs, which were 1,02,000. Ata India मध्ये, the number of engineers, if you look at it every year, it goes around 16 lakhs. And out of that, if TCS says that we are going to consume almost 1,27,000, it means आपली परिस्थिती एवढी वाईट नाही. म्हणजे hit ratio कितीही वाईट असेल, a very modern trend. you are. Understand, even if you are a computer science student, people will not ask you the great questions on your Python, data science, machine learning, AI. Believe me, ऐकायला खूप छान वाटतं. ठीक है? Somebody will tell you data science. तो डेटा साइंस के साथ मेजर ड्रॉबैक है कि इंडिया में अभी तक फ्रेशर्स के लिए डेटा साइंस में जॉब नहीं है. ये सबसे बड़ा हार्डकोर फैक्ट है. You go to any of the company, including Google or Microsoft, the first important primary condition is C, C++ and data structure. This is what they will ask. यशवंत करेक्टर सरांना हा प्रश्न विचारला मी. सरांना म्हटलं की सर पूर्ण लाईफ तुमची गेली, तुम्ही एकच पुस्तक लिहिलं, लेट अस सी. बरोबर आहे ना? आणि पुढचं पुस्तक होतं लेट अस C++. तसं सरांना प्रश्न विचारला की सर तुमचं अख्खं आयुष्य गेलं, तुम्ही 60 वर्षाचे होताला आणि तुम्ही एकच पुस्तक का लिहिलं लेट अस. सरांनी मला एकच सांगितलं की इन इंडिया C means Yashwant Connect. Am I right? A very simple theory is what the companies now go with a very basic approach. Don't try to go with the concept of jack of all, but they want to be a master of one. क्योंकि concept ये है कि अगर ये तीन चीजें मुझे बहुत अच्छे से आती है, if I know I'm good in these three, I can actually go ahead with any of the new learnings which I want to do in my life. अगर मुझे आगे मोबाइल कंप्यूटिंग करनी है, मुझे कोड जावा सीखना है, I want to learn anything new.
This is already disturbed. National anthem is going to get started.
All right. So for some companies which are going for a dream segment, like if I'll be going for Google, I'll be going for Microsoft, I'll be needing some extra techniques where you'll be having some questions from DBMS. You have some questions on basic Java. But again, I'm repeating, please don't make it as a prerequisite. If you have some value additions with you in terms of your basic Java, Python, Hadoop, big data, whatever exquisite technologies you have, but please remember you have to be excellent in what? C, C++ and data structure. All right. Viva is about engineering. Okay. Rule number 1. Still wondering उसके साथ हुआ. And a person like me who was rule number 54. So एक ऐसा question आता था कि finally I trust my 53 friends. Because roll number 1 बाहर आया तो मेरे से लोग खड़े होते थे, पूछते क्या पूछते थे 30-40 होने के बाद में क्रेज खत्म हो और 50 होने के बाद मुझे प्रेडिक्टेबल है कि क्या होगा अंदर. तो 50 होने के बाद जब मैं अंदर गया तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन था तुझे क्या आता, right? What you would like to answer, but that in the technical interview is my first question. I want to be very well focused. It should not happen कि मुझे जो 5 क्वेश्चन पूछे मुझे वही नहीं आता, बाकी मुझे ब्रह्मांड का पूरा ज्ञान और ये होगा. Trust me, it will happen. Somebody will ask you what I should ask, which technology you want me to answer the question. So you will tell him, okay, ask me anything on data structure. And the person will just throw simple 4 to 5 questions. If it is persistent also, ZS also, any company. कई बार ऐसा होता है the day is bad. वो 5 वही क्वेश्चन निकले जो आते हैं. और वो हिट रेशियो बढ़ाने के लिए understand the difference between technical skills and technical knowledge. When I say skills, I am expecting somebody is very excellent in that. He or she is good in that. Read all the reference books which are available in the market. Veritas, Wiki, Harbinger, ZS, Google, Citrix, Microsoft, PhonePe, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. ये क्वेश्चन ये कंपनी से पहले अपॉर्चुनिटी लेती पूछती है. What we should ask? You tell them operating system. They will start with what is operating system. कोई जल्दी नहीं है क्योंकि मास रिक्रूटमेंट कर रहे हैं. अभी SGS स्टैंडर्ड से एक स्टूडेंट का हुआ है. Out of a batch of 800, one student got placed in Microsoft, 52 lakhs. Okay, 52 lakhs was the CTC offered to him. But simple logic tha, what you want us to ask you in technical. He said, sir, ask me anything on operating system. Interview started with what is operating system. वो 75 मिनट्स तक टेक्निकल इंटरव्यू चला. 75 मिनट्स तक टेक्निकल इंटरव्यू में बैठना तभी पॉसिबल है जब मुझे आता हो, क्योंकि 75 मिनट्स में किसी को सॉरी नहीं बोल सकता. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सर पास. आई कैन नॉट टेल एनीबॉडी. 3-4 क्वेश्चन के बाद दोनों पार्टीज इट इज अ सिचुएशन इज ओवर. So that's what I'm trying to say. It is very important to understand what is the exact requirement of the ground. Confidence problem है नहीं आता है कोई इशू नहीं. आप एक चीज सिलेक्ट करो. You select one. You tell anybody, sir, ask me question on DBMS, ask me question on data structure, I will answer. It is absolutely fine, but don't give a lavish buffet. When you go to a marriage or a hotel where there is a buffet, दुबई से वो कल्चर जब आया इंडिया में, तो 90s में वो कल्चर है, उसके पहले तो पंगल ही रहता, तो खाली बस है. मतलब 90s में बुफे आया तो लॉजिक ये था कि इसमें से क्या पसंद है वो लेना है. इंडिया में प्रॉब्लम है कि इतना कैसे लूं. तो अपन होटल जाके बोलते प्लेट छोटी है. तो मैरिट में चले गए बुफे में, वहां पे 16 डेजर्ट्स, तो उसने कहा प्लेट ही छोटी है, ये 2 प्लेट में घेऊन गेलो डेजर्ट घेऊन आलो आणि एकामध्ये 8च मावतो. So the problem was that. So therefore here the concept is very similar. Don't try to give everything to everybody. You decide that if it is a skill set, does it going to take a lot of time? Because for the first 5 companies, the placement is easy to get it. These 5 companies will offer you less. Take it, no worries. If they give you 4, take it right now, because 4 will give you a path to get 10. पहले दिन 10 का नहीं लगे, पहले दिन 15 lakhs का जॉब नहीं लगता. So July to September, phase 1, pre-Diwali. It is called as a pre-Diwali phase. So pre-Diwali, you get 75% of the total eligible students in any institute across India which get placed. And from 23, you will get the students who are getting placed in a dream company. So where you already have a job, but you will do it in a upgrade into 2, into 2.5, into 3. So that will be a target when you have a process or when you have already your offer of finance. Is this clear? All of you?
Next slide.
So after this, the next skills comes is the part of
एक मिनट. Is this the slide? Next.
Yes. So this is what we normally do. Okay. So what we do is we take 5 online sectional tests that we take it after every 10 sessions. Okay, after every 10 sessions, we consider one session maybe depending upon the topic can be of 1.5 to 2 hours. All right, so we take it after every 10 sessions, we take the online test. Then 20 online practice tests on the paper patterns of TCS, Infosys, Capgemini, Wipro and Cognizant. इसका main objective ये है कि यहाँ पे success ratio maximum हो सकता है. All right, again I am repeating, you are eligible, go ahead. You are not eligible, target Accenture, Capgemini. Due to any reason 12th में marks कम है, 10th में marks कम है, 59.9 है, okay, 9 कुछ भी है, 0.9 भी है, तो it is not considered. Always remember that. So Wipro is also got it. Yes, Wipro is okay. So ideally, then we have remedial or doubt clearing sessions of 20 hours that we do it. एक handout मिलता है practice के लिए, and that handout will be so this is what we give dear students. ऐसे आपण पुस्तकं बनवलेले आहेत. याच्यात एक हे लॉजिकल रिझनिंगचं पुस्तक आहे. टिल डेट वॉट एव्हर यू सी इन एनी पर्टिक्युलर कंपनी comes as a part of this, and this is not RS Agarwal. Okay, this is not Arun Sharma, this is not Chandresh Agarwal, this is not Abhijit Guha, this is not M Tyra. Okay, this is what we give ample amount of worksheets to practice. प्रत्येक टॉपिक झालं की तुम्हाला एक प्रॅक्टिस शीट मिळेल. असं एक तुम्ही फोल्डर स्वतःच बनवू शकता आफ्टर एव्हरी टॉपिक. सो यू विल गेट इट, and every topic will have at least 30 to 40 questions. after what we did in the class. तेवढं आपण व्यवस्थित केलं ते 20 days आपण एक टेम्पो मेंटेन ठेवला, so then those 20 days can effectively take you much ahead in terms of the mileage, because here now what is going to happen is from quantity we are slowly moving towards quality. Okay, so then assignment of 30 questions as I told you after every topic. So this is what we will be doing it. We are doing it currently also with the best possible institutes as I have named it. Next page.
Yeah.
So this test will be able to helpful in terms of your assessments, in terms of your areas to identify the weaknesses. So this communication skills, you can. So communication skills, please understand, here nobody is expecting you or nobody is trying to tell you that you are not good in English. Communication skills is totally a different ballgame over here. We are more interested in non-verbal communication. We are more interested in something which is implicit, something which is not explicit. Okay, so it is called as a non-verbal communication. Implicit, आपण नाही बोलत, पण बऱ्याच गोष्टी कंपनीला तशाच करतात. आपला चेहरा बघूनच कळतं, आपले एक्सप्रेशन बघूनच कळतं, आपले हात बघूनच कळतं, आपण आपले हात आपले पाय मूव करत राहतात कंटिन्युअसली, त्याच्याने कळतं. दॅट इज व्हॉट वी कॉल इट एज इन जनरल अ नॉन व्हर्बल communication. So in your case, communication skills are totally different. So please don't consider this, don't relate it with this part of English. And next.
Yeah.
Next. Next. Okay. So in GD and TI, two things which are important. Now most of the companies has grabbed the part of GDs. Currently 2-3 companies are going for the part of GDs, including L&T. L&T मध्ये अजून GD एक elimination round आहे. आणि जीडी एलिमिनेशन राउंड असल्यामुळे त्याच्यात दोन महत्त्वाच्या गोष्टी आहेत, टू इम्पॉर्टंट फॅक्टर्स. वन इज व्हॉट टू स्पीक, ओके, व्हेन टू स्पीक अँड हाऊ मच टू स्पीक. कधी बोलायचंय, किती बोलायचं आणि किती वेळ बोलायचं, या तिन्ही मधला जो बेसिक डिफरन्स आहे. परत मी सांगतोय, त्याच्यात लँग्वेज बॅरियर मी तुमच्याशी डिस्कस करत नाही. सो आय एम नॉट ट्राइंग टू टेल यू दॅट इंग्लिश इज व्हॉट वी हॅव टू प्रिपेअर. सो वी हॅव टू अंडरस्टँड दीज 3 मेजर फॅक्टर्स. ऑलराइट, दिस विल बी हेल्पफुल. In spite of the best possible, and today in India have a concept of written assessment, WAP. Written assessment is what they do when you get a call and when you want to convert that call. The same thing is now applicable to all those things. So here this will be more intrusive in terms of your PI as well. PI कुठल्याही dream company मध्ये जेव्हा आपण गेलो, for example, tomorrow what is the difference between a PI of a TCS and PI of a ZS or a Cognizant? In all these companies, Cognizant Gen C is giving you a package of 4.5. Gen C next is giving you a package of 7.5. Capgemini giving you 2 packages again, 4.5 and 7.5. So every company, if you look at the profiles also nowadays, they have decided that GET will be one profile, graduate engineering training, and the next will be premium graduate engineering training, where the CTC is almost 7.5 to 8 as compared to the 4.5. So therefore, please understand the level of difficulty in interview, because in interview they will go for each and every observation in terms of not only technical but along with that non-technical. So have 3 simple ways to look at your resume. तुम्ही खूप चांगला बनवला असेल, ओके, पण मी त्याच्यात जसं सांगितलं की सगळ्यात पहिले कोण काय वाचतं, मार्क कोणी वाचत नाही, कारण मार्क चांगले होते म्हणून तुम्ही इथपर्यंत पोहोचला. So if you have reached to the interview, it means you were eligible for my process, that's why you have reached to the interview. मार्क इंडियन एज्युकेशन सिस्टम मध्ये फारसं डिफाईन करत नाही. गुजरातला गेलो, गुजरात टेक्निकल युनिव्हर्सिटीमध्ये अहमदाबादमध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स आणि कम्प्युटरचा जो या सेमिस्टरचा टॉपर आहे त्याचे मार्क 96.8%. आता 3.2 गेले कुठे गेलं माहिती नाही, पण 96.8% वरती टॉपर होता, जे मला पहिली दिवशी पण आले नाही. तर आयडियली इफ यू लुक ॲट इट द स्टोरी इन इंडियन एज्युकेशन सिस्टम, नाउ मार्क्स आर नॉट गोइंग टू क्वांटिफाय, दे विल बी skills which will be identified. So therefore, please remember, employability skills plus academic skills is equal to excellent job. It's a simple one-liner. Employability skills plus academic skills will be a good job. So that's what. So stress interviews, 70 ते 75 मिनिटं आपल्याला कुठल्याही 4 कंपनीचा इंटरव्ह्यू देता आला पाहिजे. So त्या 4 कंपनीच्या इंटरव्ह्यू करता आपल्याला मॉक PI ची प्रॅक्टिस करावी लागेल. So we need to have some programs which the companies will ask you to run in the process. So how those programs are, what kind of programs are there, are you able to run those programs, what logic they will check, how you will be answering them. So that is something which we'll be discussing on. All right, so the next part is the company specific skills. So I told you Capgemini. Now Capgemini is not having aptitude. Capgemini में quantitative aptitude, verbal ability कुछ नहीं. Capgemini is having the first section of game theory. So they give you questions on game theory. You might have heard about football, puzzle, tennis. Every game has got a different language. Football अगर खेलते हैं तो concept आता है goals scored and goals conceded. Tennis खेला तो एक concept आता है deuce, upset. Cricket खेला तो term आता है better net run rate, current run rate. So every company is having a different kind of skill set. Now, if I go for a, this is called as a video synthesis. This is applicable for a profile of a data analyst. They show you a video. They show you a video in a very casual way. So you will always feel कि पता नहीं क्या है, क्या चल रहा है. And after 2 minutes, a questionnaire will come to you. And in that questionnaire, they will say कि video में जो car की उसके ऊपर का number क्या है. So this is called as a video synthesis. This is applicable to markets and markets. This is applicable to Mu Sigma, where the CTC goes around 21 lakhs. Okay. So then we have the questions which are based on Java. Java is always a choice. Mechanical people, they always prefer कि ऐसा लगता है कहीं कहीं missing है कोई Java element है ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. It is always a choice. अगर मैं TCS Ninja, MQT, Digital, R&D, wherever you sit, wherever you appear, programming के वक्त एक choice आता है. You want to do the program in which particular language. You choose. If you want, you believe that you are good in Java, you choose Java. If you believe you are good in Python, you choose Python. If you believe you are good in C, C++, data structure, you choose that. But ideally, what I have learned is there is a section called as programming MCQs. In that programming MCQs, you just have to make sure that programming MCQs में the MCQs will be on C, C++ data structure only. They will not be on anything else. So that's why we focus more on these three as well. So guys, this is what we are exactly doing. So we are working with MIT, we are working with Vishwakarma Group. We are the ESG trading partners with RPG Foundation, that is NSAR across India, operating in 5 major states, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Karnataka and Maharashtra with RPG. And then we are associated with almost all the major good brands in across India. Karnataka, we are working with KLE. In South, we are working with CDAC, that is Kochi, Thiruvananthapuram, Vizag. So we are working with them. So this is what exactly we are doing. In case if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Is anybody, any questions you would like to ask? English, Hindi, Marathi, any language you can ask. परीक्षा झालेली आहे. परीक्षा झाली आहे ना? वाटत नाही. So these are our testimonials from Bharatiya Vidyapeeth. We are working with them for the company specific sessions. We have testimonials from I think almost every other institution as well. So this is from CDAC, this is from ZENSAR. So we are working with MIT World Peace. So we have considered all these feedbacks as testimonials as our benchmark, because wherever we are working with all the leading good brands across India. So in case if you have any questions, any queries, you can please let us know how it works for you. Any questions, anyone?
VIT, where is the Josh? Are you ready? Like the
With mock interviews and
Yes, mock. As I told you, as I told you, mock GDs are there with very less number of companies. But when we are working for those companies in terms of the mass recruiters, we are definitely going ahead with that mock GDs and mock interviews. Definitely, every student will have a PI orientation, a resume building, and then a mock. Yes. Any other questions? Anything else? Any question to anyone? I
guess, sir, they are digesting.
Okay. Okay,
So
guys.
we'll
So
take after
thank
this.
you so much. Yes, please. Yes. See, actually, what we are doing is technically, I hope you can understand that each and everything being taught from the scratch is not practically possible in that given time frame. So what we do is we design our structure in such a way that we work do a backward integration. We consider the questions from the previous companies, then we design our module, and then we go into that. So we have considered 30 hours of duration for those C++ data structure first, for the mass recruiter perspective, and then around 10 to 15 hours per job. That is what we have. Is this clear? Okay, so thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, this is video about it. आज जोश थोड़ा ठंडा लग रहा है. Okay, what we will do, we'll take questions at the end of the session.
No, still let it happen with the way
Yeah,
it goes.
but so they are still having the questions. Might be
Last minute.
Yeah. So after listening to both the vendors and then the Aptitude people, you may have a more precise questions and probably you can decide the thing. The mindset you are creating, I go. That's it. Yeah.
Then
So we'll have a with the second video. You are sharing the screen.
इधर से मोटा कर.
Yeah. The screen is